Hi there, having a great sunny afternoon. I thought I would start a video on how to felt a doll face, because it is a whole lot of work. So there will be a couple of videos in different stages, but I will do the basic things today with you so you can start, and then in a couple of days we will be adding the nose, the mouth, the most difficult parts. But first of all, I wanted to show you the one and only doll I have at home right now, just to let you know what you can achieve with doll making and felting a face. Okay, here she is. This is my last doll that is living with me, and it will be living with me forever, because I just love her too much. Now, as you can see on profile, she has the profile of a child, and in front she has nice chubby cheeks, she has small eyes. I intended to do that, I like that. And what is special about her, she can completely sit on her own. I don't have anything to do to make her sit. I think that's great. And why? How did I do that? Well, we all know this. She has such a cute little butt. Let me show you. It's very inappropriate, but I will. This is her gorgeous little butt. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So that makes her sit beautifully. Look at that. Don't wish we all had that kind of butt. I do. But I haven't. Okay, so she has that butt, so she can sit completely on her own, no problem. And she is about, well, I guess 43 centimeters high. Leather shoes. I can learn you that as well. I can learn you to make such a dress, no problem. In a later stage we will talk about all kinds of hair and how to make it. This is just Dolly Mo. Doll makers know what I'm talking about. Dolly Mo is a brushable mo hair. But there are many ways. And the other thing I wanted to show you is that I've been dyeing up locks again. Look at this gorgeous locks. Wensleydale, sun-kissed. I like it to be a bit variegated. I think it looks so much more natural. I've dyed up some more colors, and they will be available in my Etsy shop later this day, so take a look. They are quite cheap, relatively, but that's because I love doll making so much, and I want everyone to have a chance to be able to do the same. So it's just, well, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to pick out all those locks one by one from the dirty fleece. Wensleydale fleeces aren't cheap, and there's a lot of waste. And then the process of washing and dyeing and washing again, and, well, don't let me bother you, but it's quite a process. It takes a long time. Okay, let's get started with the felting. If everything went well, you have a head, a doll head like this. So that's a good start, a good begin. Now what you need is a felting pen with 3 or more needles in it. Otherwise it won't only take hours, it would cost you days. So a felting pen with 3 or more, or another felting pen, it doesn't need to be this one, but something that has more needles in it. Still 3, okay. And then I have 1 felting pen. Okay, that's for the tiny bits. I like to keep it in a holder, but you can use your felt needle without a holder, just holding it by hand. Okay, what I didn't show you previous time, and I will show you now, that's just a little trick. If you think your line is not quite in the middle, you can always change it a little bit by using your crochet hook, placing under the thread and pull upwards or downwards, just what you need. Just thought I would show you. Okay, now let's start. I place my doll in front of me and I take some wool. Now what we are going to do is we're going to build up this face, but what I like to do also is cover the back head and the upper head with wool too. And why? You will think, well, why would you do that? There is a wig going over it. But if you felt, the needles will go inside your head, over the wool of course, but just to show you, inside your head. So you will be felting the wool that's underneath too. And that makes your head completely firm. Not only the front of the face, but the whole face, the whole bowl will be firm and tight. And that's just what I like, because during time wool intends to shrink a bit. It's not the correct word, but it will get closer to each other and therefore it moves a bit. Now that's something I don't want in the head and don't want in the back head, so I entirely felt my head. Now that's something I can show you, but that's so easy. You just take pieces of wool, it doesn't have to fit, you just take pieces of wool, something like this, a flock of wool. Place it on your head and start felting. That's it. And just felt until it's all tight and stuck to your head and smooth. This is not far enough, as you can see, but just to show you and to give you an idea how I do this. That way this line will disappear too, because you will be felting in it. But what I would like to see you doing is build up the upper head. I'm looking for the word for forehead, as I think that's it, forehead. The area above your eyes, this, I think it's your forehead. If I'm wrong, please correct me. And I want you to build up that chin line, because if you look at this on profile and you look at her on profile, you will see the difference. She has really a chin. Wish I had. I have a chin. I have two chins. But this last part, we won't be doing that in this stage. That's the final stage. But just build up. If you imagine that there is a line underneath the nose, the mouth and the chin, that's what we're going to build up. Now what you need to remember is that you never felt the eye line. No felt in the eye line, not yet. So leave that free. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up that front head, upper head. What was I thinking? Front head. Just lay it over and keep felting, keep felting. I won't show you all of it because it takes too long, but it gives you an idea. Keep felting until you look at your profile and you think it's enough. So this is not enough, obviously. I want this head to be, hope you can see this, to be more nice round, coming back this way, but a nice round forehead, more than this. And I will do that on the chin too. Just take a piece of wool, lay it under the eye line, and I like to place it furthermore down the eye line than I did with the front head. You see this area is still free because the accent will be on this part, on this chin. That's what I want to build up. Okay? Felting, felting, felting. Keep it smooth. If it isn't smooth in this stage, just add wool. It's no problem. And that's all what you're going to be doing for this lesson. And if you want to know how this looks, just scroll down on my page. There's a picture from a head with a red line. That's showing you what you need to accomplish when you're done with this stage of felting, okay? So this doesn't look anything near it, but it gives you a slight idea of what I am trying to explain. Now I told you it's difficult on a distance to explain how I felt and how to felt the face, but just ask questions if you have something that you're not sure of. Place a picture in the comments, send me a picture by messenger. Well, I'm glad to help you out. Now remember, felting a face is even more difficult than sculpting with clay. Now I don't mean to offend anybody who is an artist in doll making with clay, but working with clay you can always get rid of some of the excess. Once felted firmly, it is not possible to take it off. It really isn't. So be aware of what you're doing, and I'll hope to see you next time. I really don't know when I have the time to do this again, because I'm having a short break, a week holiday with 3 of my grandchildren, and I'm looking forward to that. Cuddle them, squeeze them. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be videoing again, but I will be back, of course. I will take you through the whole process and end up with beautiful dolls on which I want to see pictures. Promise me that. I want to see pictures of your dolls. Okay, have a nice Sunday. Happy felting. And see you next time. Thank you much.